What up, y'all? Chargers Truther coming to you August 1st with some big news right now. Justin Herbert has been diagnosed with a plantar fasciitis injury in his right foot. This is a pretty, significant headline because the plantar fasciitis is like a lingering issue that does not really go away. It's not very healable and is very painful. It's something that is in your foot. You're stepping on your foot all the time. You're running with your foot, and it's in his right foot, which is his plant foot, his power foot. So they're going to pretty much put him in a walking boot, rest him for weeks, all the way pretty much until week 1. We're hopeful, everyone is hopeful that he's going to be able to play week 1 and the rest of the season. But really his season, his at least week 1 start is in limbo right now, I believe. We're all, trying to be optimistic, but also we got to be realistic, and we have to be ready for what happens if Justin Herbert is not there. So, we shouldn't just have the mentality that if Justin Herbert is not there, we're losing. We shouldn't just have that mentality that if Herbert's not there, we're fucked. That's not a winning mentality. We need to develop this team, strong enough and good enough to be able to withstand time without Justin Herbert, and obviously our quarterback behind Herbert is Easton Stick. So if we really think that Easton Stick can win us games and keep us in playoff contention, honestly, my standard for a winning season, a successful season in 2024 is making the playoffs. Just get us into the damn playoffs. So if you think that Easton Stick can really lead this team into the playoffs, then, okay. But personally, I don't. I want to get someone better, a better backup quarterback. Maybe someone like a Ryan Tannehill, or really anyone with starting experience, like a Joe Flacco. I know he's already gone, but someone that has experience winning games. And if you watch any of my Chargers videos, literally I have pretty much the same message in every single video, which is, build the run game. Take the pressure off of Justin Herbert. Build the defense to be physical and strong and dominate the line of scrimmage. As much pressure as you can take off of Justin Herbert, the better, because when you have so much pressure on the quarterback, you're building a house on a single pillar, and there's always a chance that pillar, gets injured, and that's what's happened now, and it, really destroys the whole, building, everything you have here. When it's on that one pillar of Justin Herbert, you cannot put all your eggs in one basket, and that is exactly what is happening now. Yes, I know that Justin Herbert is by far the best player on this team, and he really keeps us as, a dangerous team, a really, maybe even a Super Bowl contender, but we have to diversify. You cannot, when you invest in stocks, you don't just put all your money into one. You diversify. You have to have a run game. You have to have a tight end, an offensive line, a defensive line, all these things. You need to diversify pretty much. And that's the biggest question mark besides the Herbert injury with this team this offseason. Can we become a power football team? A team that doesn't just ask Herbert to just win us. Hey, Herbert, we need a touchdown this drive. Another touchdown. Oh, Herbert, they just scored another one. We can't run the ball. We're going to pass it freaking 10 times on this drive. We need you to hit like all these passes. Score another touchdown. Oh, shit, Herbert, we need a game-winning drive here. Oh, you just scored that game-winning drive? Well, the team just scored within like 3 minutes, so actually we need another game-winning drive. That has been the story under the Tom Telesco era, just asking Herbert and Phillip Rivers, for that matter, to pretty much do everything, and that is not the way to go, guys. We need to continue to diversify, invest in parts other than the past game and Justin Herbert. So that includes, I've said it, I've always said this, it's very important for us to get more, another backup quarterback that has winning experience, because I just don't really believe in Easton Stick to, literally, how many games do you think Easton Stick can win? Even with a good team, I don't think he can win very many at all. He's short. He hasn't won a game in the NFL. Gave up the biggest loss in our history pretty much to the Raiders. Yeah, it's a team game, but, dude, I would really prioritize going out and finding a quarterback that can, challenge Easton Stick. It's not just we're pretty much just giving the job to Easton Stick, and we pretty much have this entire time, ever since Easton Stick came into the league, we've pretty much just given him the role besides that other quarterback we had that just retired. Dang, I can't believe I'm blanking on his name, but both of them weren't very good. Neither of them were very good. So yeah, without Justin Herbert, it's gonna be, it's gonna be extremely difficult. It's gonna be extremely difficult without Justin Herbert. We're gonna be relying on everyone else on the team, and we just don't want to, God forbid Justin Herbert doesn't play this season at all. I think he will, but I'm not gonna just say that this season's over and its season's done. Although our Super Bowl hopes probably are, but if we can just be an above 500 team and sneak into the playoffs, I think that is possible with a better backup quarterback and with a good running game. I don't see us, with all these things with a better quarterback, I don't see us in the running for a top 5 pick. We're not a trash team, I don't think. Yeah, we lost some main players, but we've invested in the run game. We've gotten Puna Ford, so we've invested a little bit in the D line, in the linebacker position with Perryman and also Colson. So anyways, I'm just here to speak on this issue, which is very pressing. It's very concerning. It's like incredibly concerning. It's like some of the most concerning news Chargers fans can get. Justin Herbert is the prize jewel of this team. But like I've said, we should be able to win games without Justin Herbert. We should be a strong enough team. The 49ers have almost won a Super Bowl with Brock Purdy, who is a good quarterback, but I think most would agree that Justin Herbert is a better quarterback. He was a 7th round pick. So the 49ers are, they almost won a Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. We can go get Jimmy Garoppolo probably right now. I think he's a free agent. So if they can do it, it's not impossible to be a successful team with a mid quarterback. So it's possible, guys. It's very scary right now. Wishing Justin Herbert the best. I think he will play, but we need to be prepared for the worst. We need to be prepared that Justin Herbert won't play, because like I said, if you build your entire house on a single pillar like this and just pray that the pillar doesn't break or doesn't, crumble or doesn't get damaged, you have no backup plan. You should have backup plans. You need to be ready. You need to be conservative about when things go wrong. You need to, I don't know. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. It's all very important, and we're hoping for the best for this season. I'm not going to tell you that this season is done. It's lost already. But if Justin Herbert is not going to play, we need to make moves. We need to be proactive and aggressive in, rearranging this team a little bit and getting this team ready for his absence. So that's all I got. Best wishes to Justin Herbert, unquestioned leader of this team, the most important Charger person in this entire franchise, more important than Dean Spanos and all of the, even Jim Harbaugh. I'd rather have Herbert than Jim Harbaugh, pretty much. So maybe that's controversial. We'll see. But all right, Chargers truth, I'm out. Thanks.